have come out and said, and I want you to be clear on my homosexuality statements. I want you to record these, and I want you to write them down. How many times have I said to you, I am a sexual libertarian? I don't care what the other people do. I don't care what orifice they use to obtain pleasure. I don't care what people do sexually, so long as it's within the law and they don't hurt children. But I've also said I oppose homosexual marriage, and I've given you the reasons. And in the 17 states that homosexual marriage has been presented to the American voters, in 17 sovereign states, the people have overwhelmingly said, yes, we are opposed to homosexual marriage. Not one state, when the people themselves have been asked, has said, yes, we agree that homosexual marriage is a good thing for the health of a society. The only places it has been passed when a few rotten, stinking, corrupt, degenerate judges stole the votes of millions of voters and by fiat have said, let the voters die because we are the law. So you decide where the democracy lies, with the people or with the degenerate vermin in black robes. And so I've said these things, and I repeat them. And let me repeat them again. I am a sexual libertarian. I don't care what anyone else does so long as it's legal and it doesn't affect children. I oppose gay marriage, and I've told you the reasons why. There are 17 states where it was voted. They also oppose gay marriage. Can we let that subject go? Why is this topic more important than anything on earth? Why is this topic more important than terrorism? Why is this topic more important than Obama busting the economy? Why is this topic more important than Obama violating the Constitution and taking over Chrysler and violating the States' Rights Clause? Why is this topic more important? Well, I can name 15 other topics. But this topic seems to be more important than any other. Every time the media comes to me, that's all I raise up, is that issue. So I've set the record straight. Can we move on now? Can we move on now? Maybe the gay people will come to understand I'm not their enemy. I'm their actual friend. Now I want to talk about statements that are being made about what I said about the Quran, which are totally and abjectly false. And I want Muslims to listen to me around the world. I want this to be gotten right once and for all. For 15 years, I have supported the 5 principal religions on the planet, and I have named them. 15 years I've talked about them. Judaism, Christianity, Islam, Buddhism, and Hinduism. I said the 5 principal religions on the earth are a great steadying sail for humanity. Without the 5 principal religions, the world would go off the deep end. I've said that. Have I attacked the Islamists who have hijacked the Quran? Yes. Have I said to you that the hateful things that you find in the Quran, you can also find in the Old Testament? And that if you were to single out some of the statements in the Old Testament, which say the very same things, by the way, in many ways, kill this one, kill that one, if your wife's mother's sister-in-law's skirt is lifted to the sky and she's upside down when the sun is upside down and you ate a gefilte fish with a piece of matzah without horseradish, this too is an abomination and you must break the matzah. So I understand this. I'm not a biblical absolutist, and I'm not a Quran absolutist. There are hundreds of millions of modern Muslims who do not take every word literally, just as there are millions of Jews who do not take the Old Testament literally. I've said that. Write it down. I'll be back.